Wake up, wake up.
I got the champagne. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Your favorite street plugs are here to deliver. Good morning. It's your girl Bia.
And your girl Key.
With another episode of Champagne Mornings, where we give you a whole lot real early in the morning.
And you might need some champagne with it.
We're going to go ahead and start this episode off like we do every day with our segment, It's Too Early for This. Key, what you got for us?
So, you guys know white people raise money for Trump's wall, right? They've raised
Didn't it say it was like the biggest?
They've raised like 13
the biggest GoFundMe
type stuff. Like, they've raised crazy money, but you know, Flint still ain't got water and shit.
Still ain't got solid water for people to drink.
Right. But you know what?
And there's still a sewage problem in Alabama that we talked about.
There's still a sewage problem in Alabama. Schools are still underfunded as fuck. You know, so many other things this money could be spent on. But anyways, so a Mexican politician climbed. So for those of you guys that don't know, there's already a wall there. It's really just a fence, but it's a wall, you know, to keep Mexico and America separated.
Right.
So a Mexican politician climbs the border wall and records it, kind of just to show Trump how much of a dumbass he is. Like, you know, people climb walls, right?
Yeah. Our sister posted something on Facebook this week, Sheikah, and she was like, what's actually the point of the wall? Like, you know, what are you trying to prove? And I personally feel like Trump just wants this wall almost as a monument of, like, that'll be there forever. That's something that he did, like his lame version of the Great Wall of China or something.
It has to be that, because
he's
most
too adamant
people that
about
get over
it.
Here illegally fly here, bruh. They hop on planes and they fly here and they overstay their visas. That's proven. That's facts. I found out on Autumn's Ruins everything. I can't even.
I'm not gonna say I know from experience or from anybody who does it, but I've heard allegedly that you actually make a lot of money driving people over the border. Like, there's people who go and pick up Mexicans from at the border, and they usually get paid at $400 a head.
That's nice money.
Yeah, so, and it's literally just to pick them up from the border and then bring them
over
further into the States. Yeah, but not even much further in, because a lot of them are just getting dropped off right there in Cali and Texas and stuff. But there is some money in it, so people are definitely smuggling people.
Wall. They're in a car getting smuggled. The wall's not going to stop that.
No, it's not. I mean, the only way is if they're going to actually man the wall, but then you don't even have enough money to do that. You don't have enough money to build the wall. You don't have enough money to man the wall, because right now the government shut down.
Facts.
So you obviously don't have money to waste for people to just stand at the wall, you know, unless you're going to make it like Game of Thrones and start sending the exiles there. But then they probably just going to help the people come in even more.
Right, because they already got shit to lose.
That's crazy.
But yeah, and it's going to kill 111 species if they build this wall of animal. 111 for your weird-ass wall, bruh?
Isn't that illegal?
Probably, but he's been signing and getting away with all his other illegal activities, you know, like rape.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Sexual abuse is crazy.
Yeah,
that's actually a lot of today's show is about that. So, you know, the Surviving R. Kelly premiered yesterday. That's why it's up and down.
That's why it's all over my damn timeline.
Yep, it's up and down your timeline because Surviving R. Kelly premiered yesterday. And R. Kelly's pissed. He's threatening to sue Lifetime because he's saying that it's packed with lies and he can offer proof. He says he has 2 15-minute recordings that will prove that Lifetime knows that some of the girls are lying. So he knows that it's true. He's just like, well, she shouldn't be on there and she shouldn't be on there either because I never touched them too.
I touched her. She was cute. Hell no, that wasn't my.
His ex-wife is in the docuseries.
So she knew.
Apparently, or she finds out. I haven't watched it personally yet, but I know everybody on my timeline was watching it yesterday. It was like almost on my timeline as much as Bird Box was.
Facts.
So
Well, they weren't saying why. I just woke up to everyone discussing R. Kelly.
And
And if you guys know my Facebook, it has people from all fucking over, you know? Like, and they were going crazy yesterday. But that makes sense.
yeah, people are high key upset. But I mean, I just think it's funny that R. Kelly, like, first off, to say that you're gonna sue Lifetime for this, but then to literally say some of the girls, like, you know, you're guilty of a lot of this, and then some stuff is just automatically known. Period. Like you marrying Aaliyah when she was underage, like you knew that was a thing because you guys did it,
Right.
you know, and that means he was already obviously messing with her and turning her out in that way, which is a problem.
I don't understand how he keeps getting. He's like Trump. How the fuck do you keep getting away with the shit and people just still accept you? And
Because he sings so fucking good. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, I hate when I'm listening to a song and I'm like, this is the cut, but I don't really want to support R. Kelly because I can't support anything he really stands for. But it's fucking dope at his music, like his craft. He's dope at
he
it.
was able to pull out them other underage bitches because the man's not cute.
No, R. Kelly's not cute at all. No,
Especially when he was completely bald.
Oh,
they were
God.
talking to him when he was fucking bald and his little peanut head showed. And
He looked like a pedophile.
he did look like a pedophile. Why you guys let y'all kids around him? I would never understand.
Hell no, that's way too much. I don't know.
But how did your kids repeatedly get left around him? Like he had multiple kids. He still supposedly has his sex cult.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sex cult thing.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's crazy.
He is crazy. Goodness. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into a song, and then we're going to get into some more that we got going on today. Let's see. The first song that I'm going to play for you guys today, I think we're going to go ahead and go with a little bit of R&B. You want to go with a little bit of R&B today?
I always want to go with R&B. These motherfuckers just won't send it to us.
Well, you know who always has some great R&B?
Wax,
the producer. How did you know? We're going to go with Make It Worth It.
Yeah, I'ma make it worth it when you finally catch a vibe from me. I'ma make it worth it when you've been spending all your time with me. I'ma make it worth it when you've been working all day. I'ma make it worth it when you come out to my place. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. If you're stressing out, sweat it out, we'll sweat it out, yeah. Relax, acting so tense. You know I keep them candles lit, yeah. You know a real man to make time for you. When you call, I'm picking up. You know a real man to come through in your hard days, yeah, I'm pulling up. Working, babe, you've been busy. Worth it for certain, yeah. Won't you come with me, ooh, let me show you. Get to know me, get to know you. Give your love a new meaning. You've been missing what you've been needing, yeah. I can feel it in if it's alright. Someone to give and not take. Cause a woman like you needs a man with a purpose. Needs a man on a level, something deeper than the surface, yeah. A woman like you got that sexy need and service, like massages on the bed with my hands running through your hair. I'ma make it worth it when you finally catch a vibe from me. I'ma make it worth it when you've been spending all your time with me. I'ma make it worth it when you've been working all day. I'ma make it worth it when you come out to my place. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. If you're stressing out, sweat it out, we'll sweat it out, yeah. Relax, acting so tense. You know I keep them candles lit. let me love you nice and slowly. Let me love you, falling deep inside your walls. And when I'm not around, your body would recall. Feeling love, I am worth the love. I am gonna make it worth it, babe. I am. I'ma make it. I'ma make it. Look, I'ma make it worth it when you finally catch a vibe. I'ma make it worth it when you start spending all your time. I'ma make it worth it when you've been working all day. I'ma make it worth it when you come out to my place.
All right, again, that was Wax the Producer, Make It Worth It. Y'all make sure you go out and support him and give him some shine, because he's dope.
Yeah, he is.
He writes music, he mixes and stuff his own music. He can sing. He can actually sing, not
Like
just...
in person type.
Right, exactly. So make sure y'all go ahead and support Wax the Producer. Look him up on SoundCloud. He has plenty of songs on there. And maybe one day when he goes on tour, he'll remember us like Kevin Hart remembers his team. Even though we're not really his team, you know, we've been here supporting him.
Facts.
Kevin Hart bought his whole team fresh old schools at the end of the tour.
Listen, Street Plug DJs, for all of the Street Plugs listening.
Listen.
I need gifts like this once we can make it, okay? You guys as the team, we're starting at the bottom right here. These same 13
Together.
cats.
Exactly.
I need
expect
gifts like
something.
this.
At least I know that Street Plugs continues and continues and continues to grow.
But at least that's OGs.
But we can just say the ones who began with us on January 2019, you know, us
That's
at
the
least.
real team. The people in the crew app. Because if we get any bigger, we need more than just the crew app. So
Hey,
if you remember the crew app when we rich and famous, you deserve real gifts.
listen, yeah, it's growing. We're on the takeover. It's amazing.
If you guys are doubting us, you're slipping.
Right. And if you don't know, we've been saying it multiple times on this radio show, but we will be at the Comedy Awards on January 26th in LA.
And we just convinced the whole team to go.
The squad is coming out, okay? We're going to be out there. We're going to be deep. We're going to be lit. We're going to be interviewing comedians and artists, and we'll be on the red carpet hosting.
Dressed up. Ooh, real
We
cute.
will be hosting on the red carpet. Shout out to Champagne Morning, Street Plug DJs, because we a team, and we
a
do
team.
that.
It all happens together.
So, online this week, there was a lot of heat towards Christian Keys. And if you guys don't know him, he's done like Tyler Perry skits and things like that.
The little light skin John.
Yeah. The gay community is mad at him because he asked for gays to stay out of his DMs.
You know what's really sad? I always thought it was gay.
Maybe they do too. But the thing is,
the gay community does do that. Like, just like when Genuine last year told the gay woman, the transgender, that's what it was.
Yeah.
He wouldn't kiss him. They attacked him like, oh, you're homophobic. Nah, bro. He's just not
gay.
He's not gay, and he doesn't want to kiss you. You guys are freaking sexual harassing him.
I was just about to say that. All he said is he doesn't appreciate the aggressive advances. He literally said, if I respect your truth, respect mine. And then you guys are attacking him. How does this make you any better?
It doesn't. They literally want to push it. Like, not all of them, but they kind of like want to force you. There's a difference between accepting and forcing me to lay down with you. Like,
right.
I can accept you and it never affects me because that has nothing to do with me. Who you lay with has nothing to do with me. But don't try to force me to lay with you, bro.
Right. And it's really sad because sexual abuse is really serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a spectrum of things. And it goes from you being extremely too aggressive and making people feel uncomfortable, all the way to actually violent rape.
And they're literally making this man feel uncomfortable and chastising him for it because he doesn't want that.
And that's one of the biggest things with sexual abuse is people don't say nothing, but it's because, in my opinion, people aren't saying anything because when people say something, they have a high chance that they're going to receive some backlash for actually addressing how they feel about something, especially when it's sexual.
Very true.
Other people feel attacked. You know, on my Facebook, there was a debate where, well, I got into it basically with somebody because they had, somebody had posted about this boy, in his early 20s, messing with this little girl. Okay. And then some family of the boy, who I happen to know very well, also got on Facebook, but they were like, take this down, nothing's been proved, you don't know that. Like, they was immediately on this person's head, you know? Mm-hmm. And then so I had to comment, like, especially coming from my family again, you guys know that it's very possible for a lot to be going on and nobody know about it. I'm not saying that he did this, but that means you shouldn't be on here bashing her, just like you can't just automatically assume it's him, but you got to give her a fair chance. This is exactly why.
Exact conversation on my Facebook before with this dude. This dude and me used to be really close. I met him in middle school and we've been close since, and then we kind of fell off, you know? Yeah. Especially once I moved out here. Well, allegations came up on Facebook where he was like violently raping people. And not just, and it's little kids aging from like 12 to his women. Like one of the stories was like one of his girls wanted to top him while driving, so he kicked her out the car on the freeway type shit. Like,
that's crazy.
And so half the people I know is like defending him, like, we know him, we go way back and blah blah. I was like, I don't give a fuck how long I've known this dude or how close I am with this dude. This shit's not okay
at all.
And then since the first allegations came out, every about year and a half, more stories come. And then it's like, well, parents know the stories. That's their new excuse. Parents know the stories. Why are they still allowing them around their kid? Which is facts, but doesn't excuse this man from doing that shit.
Right. Nobody in society should accept it. And if it wasn't as socially accepted as they not, people's going to get mad because you're using the word socially accepted, but in reality that's what they've begun doing. They're starting to accept it. Well, it's been going down for years, so you can't say starting to accept it, but because it's more socially accepted, these people feel comfortable doing it and
not giving a fuck. They fear no consequences. This man's been arrested 12 times and gets out every time. 12 times of straight sexual misconduct and rape and harassment. How?
That's wild.
And he broke. Like, so rich people, damn, like R. Kelly and shit, they're getting away with that easy.
Right. And because he's rich, though, a lot of girls is allowing it more than they should, too.
Yeah,
at the same time.
They're allowing themselves to be put in fucked up situations.
Yeah, or allowing their friends to be put up in fucked up situations.
There's this music video
because, you know, like if the one who's talking to somebody or trying to, you know what I mean, they might be thinking about themselves more than they're thinking about their friend and their situation, you know.
But there's this music video out by the Jessie Reeves girl. I think that's how her name's pronounced. She's she's pretty popping right now. She's a singer, you know.
Yeah.
And in one of her songs, in the music video, a dude that I'm convinced is supposed to be Jay-Z. Like, if you see the video, you'll immediately know why I'm convinced it's supposed to be Jay-Z.
Okay.
Like, I want you to watch the video. Because the moment I seen it, I was like, oh, that's supposed to be Jay. Hannah was like, no, it's not. I was like, nigga, I'm watching it with you.
Right.
But he's basically trying to say, well, I am who I am. So if you don't top me and you don't fuck me, then I'm not going to make you anything. Which is fucking sexual abuse. Like... And I'm happy she made the video and called him out, because you can't deny it's Jay. Like, I want you to go watch this fucking video. If I could remember the name, I'd be pulling it up on our next song.
Yeah.
But yeah, and nobody seen that as sexual abuse, and she's like in the video crying like, "Fuck you! I'm not choosing I'm not giving up my career or my body, basically.
Right.
And then she kind of makes it and stunts on him, you know, because she's popping right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn,
I
bruh.
need to watch. I need to
I'm
watch
gonna find
that.
this
You're
video
gonna have
for
to
you.
find it for me, and then as soon as this show is over, you need to show that to me because that I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as soon as I seen the video, I put that up, or Hannah put that up on her TV. I was like, that's supposed to be Jay-Z.
Yeah. You know what annoys me?
What?
The girls who pull the like Corinne Steffens, where like you're giving head.
Oh,
okay?
or you're going around fucking everybody and then you want to claim the shit?
Well, no, yeah, but you just tried to victimize yourself in your book. Like even when you were telling the story, you didn't sound like a victim, but then you tried to use words to
Victimize.
make it seem like you're trying to victimize yourself. Like, no, you did that.
Facts.
Yeah, but at the same time, like the video you
She's
just said,
done
though,
that.
maybe she did feel like she had to do it to succeed, but that was still your choice.
No, bro, she didn't do that to succeed. Like, you went down a whole she
No,
literally...
I'm saying in the video that you did, if you felt like that was the choice, like do it to succeed or not,
Nothing.
or not have anything, that was still a choice you made. Don't mean that it was right or okay, but if that's how you chose to get yours, then don't be mad that you chose to
Don't be
get yours that
victimizing
way.
yourself after that, bro. You did it.
Right, you did that to yourself. So I don't know, but that's where the fine line is. You know, but I just feel like that's it. It's that choice. You chose to do it. You're no longer a victim of sexual abuse.
Now, if you choose to do it and it's not like they kind of forced you, or even if they coached you, but if you chose and then kept choosing to do that, I can't really see it as sexual abuse.
Right. Coaching's different. That means
That's
there
what
was
I'm
a
saying.
child
If
in
they
the beginning.
coached you, then that's
like-
different. But if you
Yeah.
chose that and then
Sexual coaching
continue with that.
definitely happens to children.
Yeah, it does. Imagine the dudes that are like 26 dating like 13 and 14, dating, quote unquote, like
Yeah.
13 and 14-year-olds.
When
While
I
you're
was
coaching them.
when I was first in high school, a lot of the girls were with older men in their 20s. A lot of the girls.
I had a dude lie to me about his age. Dead ass lied. He told me I was 15 or 16 when I met dude. He told me he was 18, except he wanted to be a little rapper. So we're in his car, smoking, talking one day, and he was like, listen to my song. And in the song, he has a bar that was like, who do you know that's 19 years old? And I don't even remember the rest of the bar. I just heard, who do you know that's 19 years old, and cut the fucking song. It was like, how old are you, nigga? Because how are you saying you're 19 in this old song that you said yourself's old? Like, he was like, yeah, it's like a year old. The fuck you mean it's like a year? How old are you? Dude turned out to be like 22.
Just lying.
Just
to
dead
get you.
lied to my face. He was like, well, you just wanted to be a pedophile, Reggie.
Yeah.
You just wanted to be a pedophile. There's no excuse for
There's
that.
no excuse for
and
that.
I wouldn't have found out had you not been high trying to make me listen to your trash ass music right now.
Damn it, man. That's crazy. That's a problem. That's definitely still a problem. Always been a problem in high school. You know, it would always be a lot of the girls that looked older, but it doesn't
I didn't
matter
look
because you
older,
know that you didn't look older.
You literally scouted.
A lot of the
bro.
ones that I knew looked older. Well, looked older like by their body.
That's
You
what I
know,
was saying.
they
Like, I still
more
had.
body.
I figured out after.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
you, that was just well.
You
I mean,
fucking
for all of it is automatic,
You
but that was
hunted me and you
yeah.
lied.
You definitely
and-
looked like a little kid for a long time.
Yeah, I had to grow into my features. My glow up was real.
You just like you were just a kid, and then one day you weren't. I don't know what happened. She went to prom and shit. That's
She
what
went
happened.
to prom and shit.
That's what it is, people. When your kids go to prom, it's over from there. I'm sorry to tell you. I witnessed it. No, I'm just playing.
I can't stand you.
I'm gonna be telling my kids, you can't go to prom. What are you talking about?
Prom's a myth. Full of dad. You're too young for your high school dances. Dad, what?
That happened. I remember I came to take Antoine and Kia to something at beach. And Dad said, they're too young. I said, Dad, they go to the school.
He told me I was too young for my first homecoming.
What are you
I came
talking
in dressed and
about?
was like, ain't I cute, Dad? He said, you're not going, you're too young. I said, well, my mom's outside, so I'm going to use this veto one time. And,
Right.
and he was so pissed, too.
I bet he was. Just because he didn't know.
He don't be ready for that. Not his girls, bruh.
And he has so many girls.
He has so many girls. He did it.
What a life.
He did it. Man, imagine our grandfather, 20 girls and 4 guys. Dad would have went fucking insane.
Facts. Big facts. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and play you guys another song, and then we're going to get into the rest of this show. This song that I think I'm going to go ahead and play is my guy, K Miyagi. He's out chilling in Spain right now.
He's trying to kidnap us, first off. I told him, I was like, I'm going to come visit you. He was like, good, you don't got to leave. Okay, you can't just move friends and family out to Spain.
I was like, we're going to come visit. And he was like, so the longest that you can stay at one time is 6 months. But I think that if you, and I just stopped him there, like, wait.
He's not ready to be by himself without us. He came to Washington, made too many good friends.
We love you, Kay. But street plugs would be like, what happened? I don't understand.
You guys went to visit Kay and get known in Spain, and I haven't talked to you guys since.
Street plugs Spain edition. That's how
he's trying to kidnap us.
The name of this song is Actions by K Miyagi.
I wish I could remember this dance.
Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Yeah. Put down the soda. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda. Get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. The right hand writes, the left hand could place it. Poems if you hurting, a band-aid could break you. Shuffle to the signature, figure what you filling up. This is how you heal a cut. Meds amazing. The night air, I live there. The daytime, I sleep. The tip top, I've been there. I still see the peak. It ain't like I'm stuck in a lateral view. I could climb, but the risk costs collateral too. When you combine all the details, it feel like you sinking. Overwhelmed by the intricate, I'm into my thinking. Every day another struggle, eyes can't get a break. It's hard to pinpoint the focus, got me constantly blinking. Dryness is now normal, it's eating. And trying is escaping, we leaving. We fizzing over top, a finger ain't gonna kill it. But maybe if we tip it, it'll cease. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Our system, our beloved lives, our open eyes, we let it die. We hurt self and deny growth, and we choosing sides while they pick for us. I miss real, got reeled in. I got numb, I can't feel sin, but I'm not religious. I'm superstitious, I'm spiritual and sensitive. I don't know a lot and feel like I know much. I learn balance and other ways I can stay up by lifting others. Cause no position is self-sustaining, we need push. Or however a nurse explains it, it's that good. Keep the pressure on that foot, the lighter the feather, heavy the brain. I'm in the hoods, I'm keeping it under covers. I learned to hide good, I'm over the influence. I fly in the ride, it's good. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain. Put down the soda, get you some rain. Get you some rain.
Okay, again, that was K Miyagi. The name of the song is Actions. And I think it actually his project is called Rain for Soda, too. So make sure you guys look it up, K Miyagi.
I like his sound.
Yeah.
It's different than what we get normally nowadays.
It's more of a true hip hop feel.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So continuing kind of on the same subject that we left off on, I was reading an article on Counselor.org, and it was called Left Unsaid, and it was talking about the signs of sexual abuse, you know, and how they also get kind of mixed in with everyday life growing up. Because it's stuff like changing of your eating habits and, you know, stomach ache, but behavioral and emotional changes, and you be thinking it's part of puberty, and it might not be, you know? So then that made me think of the unpopular opinion that we posted. So for anybody who doesn't know about unpopular opinion, Kiana, tell them about unpopular opinion.
So unpopular opinion, it goes down on Facebook. You have to follow one of us. You don't really have to be our friend to participate because both our pages are public. But either Bia or I will post something, a quote, a question, some people's opinions that they send us and demand we put up there, and hashtag an unpopular opinion. And then the comments go down.
Right.
It's not for the weak of heart because, again, the opinion's unpopular, so you're going to clash.
Right. So this one that we did, it simply said it's almost like they're pushing it on our youth. And it's a picture that was online that I found, and it said, share if you think this is wrong. And it has basically an aisle in some store that just says Pride.
Oh, it's not some store, it's Target. It literally says Target.
It's okay. It's Target. It says Target is blatantly promoting homosexuality and transgenderism to our children. And then it just has a bunch of Pride clothes, a lot of rainbows, a lot of just shirts that say Pride
that says,
and
ask
different.
me about my pronoun.
Yeah. So, and hashtag take Pride. So they were upset about it. We posted about it on Unpopular Opinion, and there was a lot of different views on there.
Yeah. Precious, she started it by saying not pushing, but definitely supporting, which is great. But then she goes, I wonder what their politics actually reflect the outward appearance that they support the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, Latrice Broomfield, she said that she thinks it's all about choice.
I personally, as I said in the status, think it's a marketing scam because the LGBTQ community spends a lot of money on places that actively support them.
Right.
Like they will go and buy shit that doesn't even matter just to give their money to them, just to support them.
Right.
And if you openly support
They're a
them
good
like
community
this,
to themselves.
Yeah.
As they should be, actually.
right. So if you openly support
Only
them and
blacks did
broadcast
that.
it like this, whether what your true beliefs are or not, they're going to spend their bread there. So I think that's why they do it. I think that's why most places do it and actively push it like that. It's not that they're trying to convince anybody of anything. I think they're just trying to get their bread.
Right. So, Renalyn, she says not pushing it at all. It's only during Pride Month, and it's a small section. It's actually hard for her to find Pride stuff outside of the month
But
of
this
June.
post, even the original post we shared, was in August.
Right, and that's what she said, outside of June. She said, so just because he posted it then, I don't know. But that's when he posted it, but that's what she said, that she can't find it a lot in June. So maybe
I can
he
find
was
it
just in an
year-round.
area. Yeah, it could be. She's from Seattle, though.
But see, even in Seattle, like out here, if I go shopping, I see something to do with sexuality most times.
Right, but she's talking about the post, which is this whole Pride section.
Oh, the whole Pride
She
section.
says it's only like that once a year, and it's not even that big. Like, it's literally only what they're showing. Is basically what she's
Basically,
saying.
she's saying they're
Yeah.
focusing to. Hey, I get it.
They're definitely going to have something that they can purchase year round. If not, they got a whole bunch of people like me who'll make it for them custom. So what do you want?
Facts.
Pride, what colors? You know, so all of the colors? No, just make it mostly red. I'll be like, all right, cool.
Have you? I feel like you got that actual request. The way
I-
you just said that.
I
Mostly red. You had a blood dude come in and want some Pride here.
No, red is a very popular favorite color. Anyways,
He was like, "Hey, yo, bud, let me get some rainbows and shit on my shirt and shit." say support the gays and shit. I saw that conversation.
Renee Relaford said, "Will definitely educate your kids. She understands both party and she has great support for both, but she still does feel like they're pushing it, and she doesn't want to be really around her child. I feel like, to a certain extent, because we have to now with them seeing a lot of transgenders and stuff like that, we really shouldn't be talking to them about their sexual preference.
It's kind of something they should figure out.
Yeah, like, why are you telling them about, I don't know that, I don't think that you should be.
I think it goes back to all the multi-genders and how babies can now be born with no gender. Like, that doesn't make, all right. Because then you're still pushing your beliefs. Like, you're like, I don't want to push my gender. Well, having no gender is still pushing a gender, bruh.
Because, yeah, and you're forcing them to think about something that they shouldn't think about.
That they probably won't. Like, not everyone, if it affects them, if it's something they think about, then that's something you need to address. But if it doesn't, you're now forcing them to think about that, where I would have never thought about my gender.
If they ask you a question, like, kids are inevitably going to ask you certain stuff, like, oh, what does marriage mean? What does husband mean? What does wife mean? Look, just like there's a meme on Facebook right now, says a little kid will walk straight up to a stud and be like, are you a boy or a girl? That's true.
That's when they shouldn't be able to explain that.
But that's when you shouldn't, I feel like when it comes up, you should address it with the kids, allow them to use their critical thinking skills, because critical thinking in general is a skill you need in life.
And lots of new age people lack it.
Like, a lot. So I think you should encourage your children to think in general, watch what's around them. Even if you're putting into your kids, whatever you're putting into them, whether it regards directly towards this or not, you should make sure that they have some type of understanding and actually think it through and ask questions. If they don't ask questions, they're either not interested or they're not thinking about it like they should be.
Yeah, because they should ask questions. But I think that's the thing. Certain things shouldn't be just taught. You should wait for them to ask, A, showing they're ready, and B, showing that they can comprehend it.
Or when it's going to apply to them in their life.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't push it. And that's going all the way back to the topic that we started with, where it goes full circle, is the fact that they're so mad at Christian Keys for saying, stay out of my, like, you can't force him to have whatever he doesn't want to have. He shouldn't be.
It literally just brings me back to Genuine, that when the LGBTQ community got so much backlash, like, it was like the black community versus the LGBT community on Twitter. It was funny as shit. Hella memes everywhere. But it was a real conversation, because why are they going back and forth?
Yeah. Shani said, I'm sure white people had the same opinion when they first placed black dolls in the toy section.
I think that's very different.
Yeah, I agree. Renee was like, rainbows are not the problem, the label on the rainbow. Rainbows can promote anything, but when you put pride with it, it becomes something else. And that's actually true. It's what people are going to recognize. It's all about recognition. Once you brand something into what it was, that's what it becomes.
Right, because unicorns are rainbows all the time.
Yeah, and it's just a unicorn. Mm-hmm. So that I thought that was a good point.
Hey, my unicorn emoji's gone.
Is it?
I haven't seen it in forever. I'm going to look through.
Yeah. My comment on that portion of it was just that I don't see the correlation between race and sexual preference. A black parent makes a black kid. A gay parent won't always make a gay kid. Not the same thing. I don't even understand why they threw race into that. Two totally different subjects.
But people have been trying to make those the same. Like, that is a thing that's been discussed. Like, oh, the same backlash the African American community got is the same as what the LGBT is getting.
Mm-hmm. K Miyagi, he gonna come on here talking about, oh, he has a different convo that he wanted to talk about, kind of related to this, and then didn't even say anything on the topic. Kay, listen, why you do us like that? Anyways, that is what we got for Champagne Mornings today. What we got coming up? We got the Black Party.
We got the Black Party on the 20th.
That's about to be lit.
On the 19th, 2 times got the Silent Party.
Yes, that's about to
I'm
go down
excited,
too.
too.
That's the old school versus new school silent party. If you guys haven't been to a silent party, it's definitely something you're going to want to experience.
It's hella fun.
Some people are confused right now, like DJs and silent parties. I don't
Like,
get
what
it.
the fuck does that mean?
I don't get it. Just
That
come
means
out and
don't
have a
take your
good time.
headphones off, right?
Just come have a good time.
We got Street Plugs taking LA.
Street Plugs,
Hennessy
LA Takeover
Weekend.
again. Yes.
Another Hennessy Weekend with the whole
UNG
squad.
Comedy Awards. We will be host on that. Catch us on the red carpet. We're going to be doing some interviews. We're going to try to go live for you guys while we're there as well. So make sure you tap in. Next week, we have some interviews.
We have 2, Monday and Friday. You guys are going to want to tune in for both, definitely.
Yeah, it's about to go down. Now, our reviews start at 7 a.m. So when we have guests, the show is going to be live on Facebook, and it starts at 7 a.m. So make sure you guys follow Street Plug DJs, tap in with us. It's a little bit later for those of you who get up a little bit later, but you're definitely not going to want to miss these interviews that we got coming up. We actually have 3 in the course of the next 2 weeks. We got the review starting back up. We got the Black Party, and then we taking over in LA.
And then tonight or tomorrow night, let me double check my dates. But yesterday was Rio's birthday, so we're
Baltic
taking
Room?
over Baltic Room.
Baltic Room in Seattle
taking
tonight. That's
over.
definitely tonight.
Yes, yes,
Yep,
tonight.
that's definitely tonight. So tap in. We starting the year off strong. Shout out to everybody for listening to another episode of Champagne Mornings.